doesn't want to wake up to Chapel Roan, huh? Yeah, well, you just heard the wake-up call in space. Chapel Roan's Pink Pony Club marking the start of Flight Day 4 activities for the crew of Artemis II. NASA updated us today saying right now the crew more than halfway to the moon. The 3 Americans and 1 Canadian astronaut are set to reach the far side of the moon Monday for a flyby before heading straight back to Earth.
Exciting. And when that mission comes to an end next week, San Diego is going to play a key role in bringing those astronauts home. News 8's Alex Lai joins us in studio with a look at the mission and what's ahead. Alex, how is the mission going so far?
Well, so far, NASA says everything is going smoothly as the crew makes its way toward the moon. And when the mission wraps up, San Diego will be ready with Navy crews preparing for the capsule's return.
And liftoff.
The world watched as the rocket launched from the Kennedy Space Center, sending 4 astronauts into deep space for the first time in more than 50 years.
Approaching 90 seconds.
Thursday, a translunar injection burn pushed the capsule out of the Earth's orbit and toward the moon, a maneuver NASA says went flawlessly.
Houston is go.
New photos released today show stunning views of Earth captured by the astronauts.
But you could see the entire globe from pole to pole. You could see Africa, Europe, and if you looked really close, you could see the northern lights. It was the most spectacular moment.
So far, NASA says the mission has been steady. Astronauts running daily tasks like exercise, system checks, and communication tests. There have been a few minor issues, including comms, cabin temperature, and a toilet problem, which NASA says is working to be addressed.
We probably have some frozen urine in the vent line, and so we're trying to heat that up and dump that from the toilet.
Next up, a close flyby of the moon Monday. Astronauts will take high-resolution images, including parts of the far side of the moon never seen directly by humans.
They'll be taking pictures, making observations, pretty much the whole day event.
After that, the capsule will head back to Earth, splashing down off the coast of San Diego Friday. The U.S. Navy will lead recovery with a ship out of Naval Base San Diego and divers from Coronado first to reach the crew in the water. San Diego has been preparing for this. Just a year ago, I went aboard the USS Somerset after a successful test run, where crews practiced finding and recovering a test capsule.
Good separation, good motion.
All part of the build-up to this historic mission, with much more still to come.
For me, it leads back to gratitude. Gratitude that out of this huge universe, we get to live together on Earth, planet Earth, and what an anomaly that is.
And this mission is paving the way for future Artemis missions and eventually bringing humans back to the moon. Pretty exciting. And Sean just said that I should get to go in the recovery ship. And so this is my formal ask to be able to go in the recovery ship.
I would ask to be in your luggage because I am so into this whole thing. The pictures are amazing. What they're doing is amazing. And I would be the first one standing, like in PB, waiting for it to come down. So that leads to my question.
Yes.
Can we see this from some spot in San Diego, or is it too far away?
I know you are really hoping to watch this splashdown, but it's about 60 miles offshore between San Clemente Island and Catalina Island. So actually seeing the splashdown is pretty unlikely. We could get lucky and maybe see it re-entering if we're paying attention. Never say never. Keep an eye out for that.
There will be a watch party at the Air and Space Museum.
Yes,
so
maybe I can be, if I can't be on the recovery ship, maybe I can be, maybe I can be there.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks, Alex.
Thanks, Alex. Pretty cool.
Yeah.